first. Get a sound check right quick. Make sure y'all can hear me. I know it's a bit of a noise. Y'all can hear me or not? You good? Okay. All right. All right, how y'all doing, man? Monday morning, we back on the grind. Some of us been working all this weekend, you know how we do. Appreciate all the new subs. Appreciate y'all coming in this morning. It's early, 7:40, probably 7:40 Eastern. Some of y'all guys are Midwest or Pacific time. I know it's a few California guys. It's early over there, but shout some of you guys out. Tony Tycoon, must be a new sub, man. Appreciate you coming in. Shiz, man, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through this morning. Night Train 85, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you coming in. Free tripping in Nashville. Okay. You're not too far. I mean, well, Virginia. But yeah, I was in Nashville a couple weeks ago. What's good, bro? Jay True Trucker. How you doing, man? What's going on? Like I said, I probably usually wait around the 5-minute mark line. Make sure everybody coming in. Repeat, nothing like that. But yeah, man, it's Monday morning. We back at work. Back to work. Ready to get the job done. Feeling good, feeling great. Dwayne Harvey, what's going on, man? Oh, yeah, major salute to y'all guys, man. I'm at, 1,500 subs now? That's what's up. We getting up there, man. Getting up there. First things first, man. Finally caught an early live. Yeah, man. I only do the early morning lives, man, because I really don't be having time. Like, once I be like getting off, man, I got other things to do. So I try to get with y'all in the morning on my downtime. But first things first, man. Shout out to them Raiders, though. How about that, though? Beat them Panthers, man. What y'all know about that, man? Oh man, for y'all haters, man, we a Las Vegas Raiders fan, man. Or Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas, whatever. You know, we moved to Las Vegas. We got our first win as a Las Vegas, and don't hate, man. Shout out to them Cowboys. Took that L, man. Sorry, man, but hey, guess what? It's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be a great week. Anytime the Raiders win and the Cowboys lose, it's gonna be a great week. But anyways, shout out to the driver from Herschelbach. Herschelbach. He saw me yesterday at at the Walmart DC in North Carolina. I shout out to you. I don't know who he was, but I'm sure you'll comment or later on in the video or on the replay or whatever. Shout out to that guy. I didn't catch his name. Shout out to the 2 female drivers that reached out to me trying to become an owner operator. I talked to both of them. Got some good things. We talked about some good things and figure out the direction they was trying to go. Shout out to them. It was, what else? Is that it? I think that's pretty much it as far as the whole shout outs. It's been a crazy week. And this weekend, like I said, for those y'all didn't catch me Saturday, I think it was Saturday I went live. I did work Saturday and Sunday. I haven't did that in a while, but it felt good to get back out here, running around here and making some extra money. I see the rates through the roof still. Rates is through the roof. DOT definitely was out here last week. I hope nobody got popped. This guy right here beside me was telling me he got popped. Running the same lane as I do. He got popped. I kind of knew what was gonna happen though. He talking about he making $2,000 a day. Running like 400 miles. Like, yeah, okay. I'm surprised they didn't shut him down. He said he didn't get a ticket, but I think they gave him a ticket. Yeah, hope nobody got popped last week, man, on the DOT blitz. I guess I'll update you guys. I got a driver. My first driver starting next week, Monday. Shout out to Eddie for the driver files. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I try to look around, do my research on a software that helps keep a track of drivers. Some of them software is just too expensive. Some of that stuff is not necessary. IFTA and all that stuff I could do on my own. It's just a lot of stuff in there that I didn't need. I just need something to just keep things in the same place. But that's what's going on as far as the driver. As far as the first driver, and then we're gonna add one more driver in the next coming weeks. I started looking at other trailers. I haven't made a decision yet. I think I'm gonna try to shoot for an auction though. But we gonna wait on that one until I start seeing something. I gotta wait, man. Them trailers is pumped up right now. What's going on, Dwayne Harvey? X, what's up, man? I'm surprised you up, man. Usually in the bed, man. Tucked underneath the sheets. Ready to eat breakfast and shit. Square Biz, what's up, man? What insurance companies you recommend for your company? What do you mean? What do you mean recommend for my company? This man in the bed watching the live, man. Come on, man. It's time to get it, man. It's time to get to the money. Let's get it. I'll probably hit you up later. When I'm driving. When I get away from this shipper. We're gonna talk about this dude, man. But yeah, Dwayne Harvey, what insurance company you recommend for what do you you might explain that, like recommend for you? My company, like what do you mean? Are you talking about like authority insurance? Because if you're talking about authority insurance, liability and all that stuff, it's not I can't recommend it. It's like more of a you calling a whole bunch of agents and they gonna quote you based off of your background and your driving history and your years experience or whatever, your truck and all that stuff. It's not really it's not a recommendation. It's more of a research, and you just call a whole bunch of agents. As soon as you get a DOT number, they're gonna start calling you anyways. So that's how that works as far as insurance. Like I seen that a lot, recommendations and stuff like that. I can give you a recommendation, but you won't get something quoted the same thing as I get quoted because we two totally different people. We got different things. Trucks, experience, all kind of stuff. It's different. A lot of things varies into that quotes. But I would start. I think I found out better though. Insurance is probably better in like the state you live in. I think they can like give you a better quote. Or they can help you out a little bit more better than somebody that's like somewhere like far away. I don't know, but it seems to work out better that way. A lot of these insurance companies, like X said, scams, man. They always want to quote you for a progressive quote. I feel that if they only quote you for progressive, you need to look the other way. You need to keep it moving, man, because that means they ain't got no pool. That means they ain't got no. Their market is trash. Their market is very trash. Let me see. Sweetness 2689. What's going on? What are your thoughts on leasing on to Landstar? Landstar is a good company. It's all about, once again, Landstar is a company where you're gonna have to negotiate though. You book your own loads and negotiate. There's nothing wrong with Landstar though. Like I said, I don't know. Calvin Leak might pop up in here. He's a Landstar guy. He'll tell you, been there for like 5 years. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with Landstar. I never worked there, so but it's all about gaining that, because I know they do like levels or something like that, where you got to gain certain experience to get certain things, something like that. I can't really explain it though. It's like something like that, but I think it's a good place. I know the hiring process is like the worst. It can be a bit crazy trying to get hired on with Landstar. Their requirements are very, very strict too as well. I know that you do something crazy there one time, they'll send you packing quick with the quickness. They don't play games over there. But yeah, it could be a good first company. As long as you got the experience. I think they require 1 year experience with 1 year OTR experience with driving in the winter or something like that. I don't know if that's still the requirement, or they might have thrown that out the window. I'm not sure. But I'm not a Landstar guy. I never worked for them, so you gotta definitely ask a Landstar person. But my thoughts on it, yeah. It's a good company. It's a good company. It's an owner-operated company. They don't have company drivers, so yeah. Landstar is a great first step before getting you authority. Yeah, it is. It is. It can definitely help you out a lot though, if you're trying to get your authority. But most definitely, man. We got 17 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. Let me see, did I miss anything? But yeah, who was it? Dwayne Harvey. I hope that answered your question about the insurance. Hope that answered your question about the insurance. It's not really a recommendation. It's more of a it's just start, like, I've never had a recommendation. I just the people was calling me, and people was calling me all the time. There was a guy, I think I got my insurance from another guy, but definitely do your research on insurance. Like, definitely, one thing I could have changed when I activated my authority was if I did more, I should have did more research. As far as calling more agents, getting better quotes, understanding what I was doing, understanding certain things as far as like if it was A-rated, B-rated, risk retention, whatever the case may be. Definitely do your research on insurance, because I believe some of them be trying to just get your service, or some of them be like trying to like waive fees and talking about some agent fees. There's a whole bunch of stuff, man. They just be Ain't no such thing as agent fees waived, man. It's added in there somehow, some way, you know. But y'all got any questions though? Y'all got any questions? Make sure you drop the questions in there. I'll read them all, try to answer them the best way I can. You know, we already talked about first things first. So once again, shout out to them Raiders, man. Shout out to the Las Vegas Raiders. Won that first game. All right, shiz, man. I'm starting my own dispatch service. What's the best way to get new drivers and carriers? A lot of drivers and carriers, when starting your own dispatch service, it's gonna be hard. It's so many dispatch services out here. You just gotta figure out what can you offer that's different from somebody else's dispatch service. It's so hard. You gotta find an owner operator or a guy with his own authority that's just, he needs really help. It's more of hitting up a carrier and him just talking. You can tell if a carrier is struggling. But having a dispatch service can be a bit difficult. There's just so many of them out here, man, and some of them are scams too. You know, people have different views on dispatch services. You know, it's a tough business. It's a tough one to get into, man. I hope that answers your question, sis, man. But I'm not trying to deter you from going there, doing that. Still do it. If that's what you want to do, still do it. You know, it's just tough, man. You know. Ethan Randall, what's going on? Do I need my own insurance or I use the company insurance? What are you talking about? You talking about physical damage? Physical damage, non-trucking liability. If you're an owner operator, you got your own truck, no trailer, and you leasing on, compare the insurance between getting a quote, between you getting your own quote and getting a quote through the company you're leasing on to. Whatever one's the cheapest, go with it. That's the best advice I can give you as far as physical damage, non-trucking liability. You know what I'm saying? There's no point of you getting physical damage, non-trucking liability if it's high as hell, just to say that you got your own insurance when the company can offer you a better deal. That's just a one way to get, you know, cheaper insurance and not paying a whole bunch of money out the gate. The best way, I think, is start a YouTube channel. What? Oh, a dispatch service? Yeah, probably so. You got to get it out there. I know on Facebook, man, that joint is crazy. Like, you'll get torched talking about a dispatch service. A lot of owner operators don't, you know, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but majority of them. You just gotta be very careful with what you say and how you present things, because it will turn the owner operator quick away. Any tips on what type of service I would want? As far as a dispatch service, as far as a dispatch service, you probably not going to get a guy that got a one-man, one truck. It's more so the guys that have fleets, you know, that probably need help. Tips, I would not get a dispatch service because I have a dedicated lane, so it'd be pointless. So, for a guy though that had like multiple trucks, owner operators, that's just running all over the place, yeah, you can get a guy like that, like X. For example, we just go throw you out there, X. I mean, if he had a whole bunch of trucks where he has owner operators, or he's doing the owner operators where they pretty much book their own loads or whatever, but if he ever wanted a dispatch service, he can go get one. To help get some of the weight off of him. You see what I'm saying? While he focused on other things as far as paperwork and all other stuff. But it's two different types. We two different people though. So he's doing something else. I'm doing what I'm doing over here. But as far as my situation, I probably wouldn't need a dispatch service. But that's probably the best tip though. Find a guy that has multiple trucks, multiple owner operators. That's what you should probably target. They can, like T Hill said, it can free up a lot of time. Hold on. It can free up a lot of time. But you gotta go hard though with the dispatch service. You gotta go hard. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy. I've seen a couple guys trying to do it on YouTube, with a trucking company and a dispatch service and a brokerage. I don't know how they doing with that, but just stick to one thing at a time, man. You be all right. You just gotta figure out the loophole. You gotta figure out your niche. You gotta figure out what division are you really good at. Whether it's drive-in, whether it's flatbed, whether it's a reefer. You just gotta figure out your niche, man. Let me see. These guys be going anywhere the YouTubers be going. I'm not a fan of dispatch services. Yeah, we know, man. This man X will have 20 trucks and say I'm doing it by myself, man. My goal is just to get 10. Okay. Well, you gotta figure it out, man. You gotta start off with maybe 1, 2, or 3 and see how it works, and then you up it. Maybe you might need to work with somebody or something, man. But you gotta start somewhere. Dispatch service including factoring, so the carrier can free up a lot of time. Yep. Oh, there go Calvin Leak right there, man. Y'all wanted Calvin Leak. There you go. That's the Landstar guy. Who was it? Sweetness? Check out Calvin Leak's channel. He's the Landstar guy. You got questions about Landstar. I can only tell you what I know from the outside, but if you want really good details about it, hit him up or go to his channel. Mr. E, your thoughts on guys staying? Your thoughts on guys saying stay out for weeks and months to make good money? Nah, it's all the same money. Only way you going out for months, or you got a real, like, for example, Calvin Lee, he stays out there for months, but he got multiple trucks. He don't gotta stay out there for months. It's more of he got probably a goal, or he got a big goal coming up, or he just like being on the road. Me personally, I don't. It's no need to stay out weeks or months at a time for what I was trying to do. In the lanes that I was running, it also depends where you live too. I live in Virginia, where I was running up and down the East Coast. There's no need for me to be out here 3, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, or whatever the case may be. I was out maybe 2 weeks, probably in the beginning, to figure out stuff, but you'll start learning. You start figuring out lanes you want to run or whatever, and you eventually won't have to run out like that. You'll start figuring it out. It's not a hard thing to figure out. You're gonna get sick of it anyway, unless you just like driving out here buck wild, going through mountains and going through the desert or whatever. But that's my thoughts on it. It's all the same money. Best thing you can do as a dispatch is do what you say you're gonna do, and always remember it's not your truck. That's true. T Hill, do you mean invoice to factoring for them, or for me to factor too? Nah, T Hill's talking about dispatch services sending the invoices to the factoring company, I believe. all the BOLs, the invoices and stuff that you send to the factoring company so the drivers can get paid. Thoughts on local owner operators? Ethan Randall. Like, what do you mean thoughts on local owner operators? If you're making good money, if it makes sense, you're able to pay your bills, it's a go. It's a go. It gotta make sense though. If it don't make sense, then there's no point in being local. You gotta if you can pay your bills, whether it's a truck note, your trailer note, or your personal bills and all that, and you can do local, do it. Do it. You know. It seemed like dispatchers always start acting like it's their truck. I think you're speaking on a prime perspective, X. A prime perspective. There's some good ones and some bad ones, but then there do be some guys be out here thinking it's all money is good money, if you want to put it in a straightforward term. When I say this, I say like there's dispatchers that got multiple trucks that will send a driver from east to west just so they don't have to worry about that driver and they can focus on another driver. They probably do the same thing. When you try to tell a dispatcher that you want to load every day, or you want to run, from a day-to-day basis, they get very frustrated. That's when you break them down. You can tell a dispatcher, hey, I want to do the $1,000 a day thing, or whatever the case may be. That means the dispatcher is going to have to work harder because he's going to have to find a load every day. And then you got the dispatchers that are company dispatchers, and they try to dispatch owner operators. That's totally two different things. That's totally two different things, man. Like, I seen it happen, like, with my own eyes. Company dispatchers getting promoted to dispatch lease operators and all this. I'm like, what? You don't know what the hell they doing. I think Prime do that a lot too. Prime does it, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to say Snyder, Snyder, JB Hunt, one of them carriers, man, they do that a lot. They don't know what the hell they talking about. And then when you try to correct them, they be like, oh, it's a good load, it's a good load. No, the fuck it's not, Appreciate it, man. I'll check them out. Okay, yeah. If your truck was at 900,000 miles, would you start getting nervous? Nah. Why would you be nervous? If you had 900,000 miles, you know your truck, you pretty much ready to come up on getting some work done. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some work or whatever, but nah, you shouldn't be nervous. If you got the funds, you be all right. I think X coming up on 900K miles. It's nothing to be worried about though. Just make sure that's why I said when you start getting up in miles though, your maintenance funds need to come up. You need to start paying more into your maintenance account, because you're gonna start dealing with replacing the clutch. You're gonna have to start dealing with, you probably replace the clutch before that, but the clutch, motor work, in frames, out frames, whatever, overheads and all that stuff. So you got the funds, you be all right. You should know your truck by then if you got 900K miles on it. But you be all right. You should never be, when you in this trucking industry, you should never be nervous. As long as you got the backing to afford it, you making money out here, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. That's what a lot of people are. They're scared of when they get their first truck, they're scared of the breakdowns. You're going to have a breakdown. You're going to have a breakdown regardless. These are machines. You can't get around it. You're going to have a breakdown. It's going to happen. It is what it is. You got to handle it and move forward. Gotta handle it, move forward. Hey man, how about them Raiders, man? Gotta move forward, man. But let me see. Yeah, I'm at 50K miles away. Yep. See, there you go, right there. He almost at 900K miles. I'm sure he ain't over there. He ain't over there sweating. You know. You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, we out here making a lot of money. You know, you gotta put it back in the truck. You know. That's why I say, don't haul cheap freight. Some of you guys, I ain't even gonna lie. Some of you guys out here still hauling cheap freight. It's ridiculous. Like I told y'all Saturday, XPO tried to hit me with that $700 crap for with 200 miles. Like, nah, dog, you're not about to hit me with no COVID-19 prices. Like, you ain't got me. He know the deal. I don't even know why he tried it. You know, you stand your ground. You know what you want. You know what you need to run it. You'll be all right. But some of these brokers gonna try you, man. Don't haul cheap freight. Don't haul cheap freight. Don't matter if you got a paid off truck or not. None of that should matter. Yeah, shouldn't be nervous. Just stay prepared. Like Night Train said, yeah, man. Never be nervous when you're running a business. You shouldn't be nervous if you got the backing, you got the funds and all that. Yes, you're gonna be nervous if you don't got no money. My truck been running smoothly, but I got a good mechanic in town, but I'll be overthinking it. Never overthink it, man. You be all right. If you got a good mechanic in town, you be all right. They gonna take care of you. You just gotta be prepared. That's it. You told me to go ahead and get my authority. I appreciate it, man. Definitely a good thing to get. You know, the authority. You know, like I said, you make good money here, but I think for me, the authority was more so. Getting the authority was basically more for the freedom. The money gonna come, but the freedom was more important to me than anything. But yeah, congratulations on that, Night Train. The lowest rate I do is $2 a mile. Yeah, it's $2 a mile rule, you know. But y'all want to think you gotta look beyond that. I know that $2 a mile rule was thrown out there a lot, you know. But that might not be for everybody's case. You might be talking about, you know, you might need $1.80 to survive. So you only 20 cents off. That's why I said, don't look at $2 a mile rule. Don't look at the average rate on the lanes. Always try to get more. Like the average, like I said, I told X this, you know, the average might be $1,000 for a lane. I'll tell them $1,500 to start it off. I don't care about the average. You know what I'm saying? I'll say $1,500 straight up. You know, if it's 300 miles, 250 miles, 300 miles, I say $1,500. Why not? What's the most they gonna say? No? At least they can say is no, or whatever the case may be. They'll say no. Okay, all right. But we not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna jump from $1,500 all back to $1,000. You know, we gonna work. You know, I might go down like maybe $50 to $100, and we gonna work from there. You know, I ain't playing no games with these brokers, man. You gotta get it, man. You gotta get it. You know, they were starving us for months. You know, matter of fact, they starved us for a year and some change. You know, I'm not playing these games with these brokers, man. We're not doing that. Some of these brokers are making more money than truck drivers. You don't even know it. You know? Man, what is this dude doing, yo? Drivers, man. Again with the dumb. We got 30 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. You driving an automatic or a stick? I got a stick shift, 10 speed. Outlaw, what's up, man? 900K rods and main bearings. Oh, you got 900K on your truck too. Should I be looking to brokering instead of dispatching? Brokering, you can make a good living in brokering, but you gotta have a understanding of the industry. You know what I'm saying? People that just coming in the broker game, they don't last. If you have an understanding of the trucking industry, if you're already a truck driver and you go to brokerage, you can be very successful. That's what I recommend. If you're trying to get into brokerage or dispatching, at least have knowledge of the trucking industry, or actually be a truck driver, so you can understand the point of view of a truck driver and how they feel about certain things. That will help you a lot versus just jumping out there. Facts, good insight, man. Spider 8, what's up? What's going on, man? I drive OTR. I want to get off the road and do something else. You gotta. It sounds like you wanna get away from the driving trucks and get into the brokerage dispatching, which is cool. I don't know if you're owner operator or you're a company driver. You gotta do more research if you're a company driver, because you probably haven't done any. Okay, you're a company driver. Yeah, you might want to do some more research because you don't understand from a owner operator perspective. Or if you're trying to get in a brokerage, try to work as an agent under somebody and learn from there. You can probably gain some experience from that. But you got to start somewhere. You know, you don't want to just jump out there full blown. You know, just trying to figure it out. Well, that's not the way I think. But I wouldn't just jump out there full blown, just trying to figure it out and just be winging it. You might want to gain some type of experience, more experience, and do a little bit more research. As far as dispatching, it's kind of tough. Like I said, I spoke on it earlier. It's kind of tough with the dispatching, because a lot of owner operators steer away from it, or a lot of owner operators don't like what dispatchers have to offer. But like I said, try to do some more research, and I hope that helps. It helps a lot more better for what you're trying to do. But yeah, y'all got any more questions? Been on this about 40 minutes. Got 9 likes, 35 people in the building. Let me see. Once again, shout out to the Herschelback driver that saw me yesterday in Henderson, North Carolina, DC, Walmart. He said, "What up, Cooley?" I was like, God damn. Dude came out to cut on me. But shout out to that guy, man. Once again, if you catch this on the replay, or you ain't here now, man, let me know what your name is and what you doing. But if y'all ain't got any more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. Finish eating this meal. But I appreciate I think it was 35 people in here originally coming in here. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell. Y'all want to catch me on live? I'm usually on live about 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's usually when I go live. Got a couple more questions coming in. Island boy, what insurance do you have? What insurance you have? What do you mean? I got auto. You mean I got auto liability and I got auto liability, physical damage, cargo. Yeah, I got my own authority, so that's you got to have all those insurances. Carver's Palmer. If I buy a truck from a dealer, does the company I'm leasing on with take care of my bobtail insurance, or do I have to get my own? Oh yeah, I spoke on that earlier. You want to compare the insurance. Get a quote on your own versus what the company you leased on to insurance is, how much they're charging, and go whatever one is cheaper. That's what I would do. Usually the carrier's insurance is gonna be cheaper, but they're not required to give you bobtail insurance. They're not required. Some carriers will make you get your own. Some carriers will take care of it. Just depends on what's cheaper though. I was saying is when you get around 900K, it's good to replace your rods and make. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I haven't got there yet. I'm only at 688,000. Exclamation thoughts though. He's at around 900K. Damn near close. What company? What insurance company you with? I don't even know the name of this one. It's an insurance company out of Suffolk, Virginia. It's like Nan something. It's like Nan. It's I can't even pronounce it. Oh, Nansman. It's a company in Suffolk, Virginia. JB Hunt is a good starter for owner operators. I don't think so. I almost went with JB Hunt as a lease operator. The numbers didn't make any sense to me. I don't think so. One, they got company drivers. Two, all their freight is heavy. They like you might as well call JB Hunt the paper load company, because jeez, they got all them heavy loads and they wanted you running around crazy with your truck with them heavy loads in the mountains and stuff. I wouldn't lease on to JB Hunt. That's just my opinion. I think they pay 65% of the load, and all their freight's heavy. You can say they got dedicated freight and all that stuff, but they gonna give you the heavy freight. I've seen it. I mean, you might get a few light ones, but nah, you could do better. You could do better. All right. I'm looking for insurance for my company. Shoot me an email, man. I'll send you the guy, the agent, and you can hit him up. Call me Cooley 804@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll shoot you the agent's name and number. Hit him up. See if you get a quote. I'm looking for a good company to lease on to in Virginia. I think there's one guy. I don't know any companies besides Cooley's hauling. Let me see. Nah, I don't know any other carriers in Virginia that I heard of that's really decent that I can think of. Nah, I don't know. Virginia, nah, I don't know. Okay, time your email. Call me Cooley 804@gmail.com. put it in the joint again. Hold on. Let's see. Shit, man. Let's see. I think I got the wrong here. I'm about to put it in the joint right now. I mean, it's in it. Actually, it's in the description too, but I'll put it in here too. Best virtual office, best virtual business address service. Go with Regis. Regis. REGUS. It's like $40-something a month. And then you can add a little joint where you can forward the mail. You know about auto hauling? Nah, I don't know anything about auto hauling, man. Sorry. Let me see who does auto hauling. Actually, I don't know anybody that's doing auto hauling on YouTube. Let me see. Do they give you a physical address? Yes, they do give you physical. That's a physical address. It's not a PO box. Like mine's is a suite. It's a physical address. It works. A lot of owner operators use virtual address. When you doing business, you do not want to put your personal address listed as your business address. You do not. You can do it, but that's public records. So, do you really want your home address blasted all over the internet? Yeah. But yeah, get you a virtual address. No PO boxes. Do not get no PO box when you set up your LLC and getting your own authority and all that. Do not get no PO box. You can use a virtual address. It works. Thank you. Getting ready to form my LLC now. That's just okay. Salute. Sweetness. Would the DMV accept that? Because I heard different. Yeah, the DMV would accept it. I got one. They accepted it. I ain't had no issues. I guess it's certain ones. I don't know. When you go to Regis.com, they give you a list of places that you can pick from. Yeah, it works. It works. I guess it depends on. I don't know. I don't. It might be a different state. Some states might be suspect, but it works here. Like I said, I ain't had no issues at all. Okay. Oh, Sweetness, I don't know what that last part said. Hey, it's X. This man X, man. Alright, but yeah, if y'all ain't got any more questions, I'm ready to roll up out of here, man. Like I said, once again, appreciate y'all coming through, man. And like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. And we'll catch you on the next feed.